judgment has been delivered. So whatever thing that we are saying can never set aside the judgment. But we have the right to review the judgment and express our own opinion. One, nobody is perfect. The only person that is perfect is God. So now, having said that, I have issues, one fundamental issues and several other issues with respect to that judgment. One, out of the 13 witnesses P2B Labour Party fronted, 10 of them were struck out on the grounds that they are supreme witness and they did not file their witness statement on oath along with the petition. So I think that one is something that needs to be questioned. It's another worry of mine. In that election petition is also a part of our jurisprudence. When you said supreme witness, a supreme witness is a reluctant witness who don't want to come to court, but simply because you feel that his evidence is very, very important. You apply to court that court should compel him. Now, upon granting your application, compelling him to appear, you file your witness statement on oath and allow him to adopt. So striking it out because it was not front-loaded. Are you front-loading something that is not, even the panel has not even started sitting? And at the time you file your papers, the panel has not started sitting. You can't even bring that application to compare them. That is where I believe the Supreme Court should look at it and make some corrections. And secondly, when you are talking about the rules of INEC, the rules of INEC is a law. Once they make the rule, they are expected to abide by their rules. Now, INEC has told the public, even in line with the law, through their spokesperson, Festus Okoye, saying that they are going to comply with the rules by transmitting results electronically from the polling units. And the Festus Okoye during the press briefing also cited the laws. Now, why do you now say that it is not a grant for cancelling an election? Now, if it is not a grant for cancelling an election, what is the basis of the basis of that beavers? Because the purpose of that beavers has been defeated, and the purpose of that beavers is to create what we used to see in the previous elections, where somebody will just say in his house and declare results. Now, the court is a court of law, but it cannot cease to be a court of justice. Justice in the sense that you use that opportunity to strengthen the law and make a fundamental comment on it, which will form part of our law. Assuming that you say that is not a grant for nullifying the election, that wouldn't have stopped INEC from directing, say, though it's not a grant for nullifying the election, but INEC should, as a matter of fact, take a private bill or public bill to National Assembly for them to inculcate it so as to help us in our future election, because the essence of going to court is to apply corrective measures. Secondly, when you are talking about issue of drug is a fundamental issue that is not supposed to play politics with. Since you say that since the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu was not convicted as a result of drug, and as a result of that, since he's not convicted, he cannot be disqualified from contesting. It's not a ground for his disqualification. Good and fine. It is a decision. But that wouldn't have stopped you as an INEC from condemning, using that opportunity, condemning that issue of drugs, so as to serve as a deterrent to others, saying that it is bad for a leader, for a political leader, it is bad for somebody to get involved in drug. Drug is against the law, is against our religion, is against, condemn it, so that the future generation who are reading it will know that, yes, you condemn it. Now he said, however, having said that since he was not convicted, we cannot use it to disqualify him. But you have condemned that. That is what we are talking about. So the issue of violence in the election, and they are saying that they did not prove it. Remember that INEC has some evidence which they release to the petitioners, and when the petitioners applied, they gave them blank sheet and certify it as a result, and you did not even make comment about it. You did not even evaluate it. On what basis do you jettison with such an evidence? You should have even made comment on it. When you say that you conducted an election, they ask you where is the result. You go and bring blank sheet, which means you did not conduct a result, and this is the result which you used to declare the president winner. So in other words, there is nothing before you. You just wake up, carry mark, and declare somebody winner. So it's very, very unfortunate. I condemn that in that judgment in its entirety, and I pray that the Supreme Court, as a matter of urgency, Supreme Court, as because of this country, Supreme Court, because of the future generation, close their eye and correct these anomalies in our election jurisprudence. It will help the country. It will help your future generation. It will help. So if you watch that judgment from the page 1 to the last page, you did not see where the panel even condemn INEC or criticize INEC in their attitude. So in other words, we have now to say that INEC did perfectly well. So if the 2023 election, where some tribe in Lagos were stopped from voting, where many people were killed, where houses were burned, you say that it is perfect. You have now given impression that if you are contesting an election, you don't need to spend your money to campaign. What you need to do is this: you do everything, use violence, kill it, collect it, run away with it, and pay INEC to declare you winner. If INEC declare you winner, whether you contest election, tell your opponent to go to court. That is the implication. So we need to correct these issues. It will help the country. It will help our jurisprudence, because the future generation that are coming, if we want the day the results were declared, the president was declared winner, Nigeria were like cemetery. Everywhere was calm. The same thing that happened on the 6th of September, when this judgment was given. Can't you witness it that Nigerians are mourning? They are not happy. So we need to give them hope. When you condemn all those issues, even if it's as a result of a mere remark, obita, then we are making progress. That is my take on it.